MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Cole Stewart gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Ready now is Ozzie Albies, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Ozzie Albies.
Now the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
He pulls this one into right. Reyes is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. From the stretch. Grounded back up the middle. Bogaerts lays out. What a stop. He beat it out. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with 1 away.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there. For him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. This is on the ground over to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
So now to the plate, Dominic Smith. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Arcia on second. Acuna at first, 1 gone. Ball 2 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the stretch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 2-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
This was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position, and then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Bases are loaded with only one out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes on 0-2. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the belt, the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Looking to minimize the damage here. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Left center, base hit. Acuna is on his way home. He will score as they extend their lead to 2.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Very high, 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2 down, runners at first and second. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
In now, Alex Jackson. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The 0-1 offering. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Jacob deGrom will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So now here is Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
The 1-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he's going to try and answer right back. Extra bases to start the home first. And a fine start to the inning for the Cubbies. It's a leadoff triple.
And these fans could not have asked for a better way to start their day. A leadoff triple in the home half, and they're off and running.
Into the box now, Cole Roederer, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. You see the great batting average coming in. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. The 0-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And there's ball 1. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Roederer aboard here at first with nobody out. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. 1 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He has no prior history against this pitcher. First delivery to him. Pitch misses low. The throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
2 out, nobody on. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
1-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Two hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. New inning set to get underway and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
Jacob deGrom.
Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Popped up. Van Meter is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. So 2 out, nobody on. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First pitch on the way. Hit hard to the right side. But this lands foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball. Nope, upstairs.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Bogaerts has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Digging in will be Seth Beer. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits.
Seth Beer.
First offering on its way. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Oh, that's out.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
This is on the ground over to first. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Next up is Josh Van Meter. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're down 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and it's given the Braves a 3-1 lead.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Showtrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
The first baseman, number 5.
So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now the pitch. The 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Now a swinging bunt. Here's another 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Braves open things up here, it's 4-1.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
The batter, the third baseman, Yoan.
So here's Yoan Moncada. And a ball 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1 strike.
Now the pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Here comes the 1-2. Hot shot on the ground to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
To the plate now, Nomar Mazara, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Moncada's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses 3-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Three 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Three-two pitch. Swing and a line drive. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's gone 2 for 5. First offering. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Well, this is foul for the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball. I got the count. 2-2.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Standing in now, Cole Stewart. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Now batting.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So now to the plate, Victor Reyes. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He provided some excitement for the home crowd right out of the gate as he tripled to start out the home first. The 1-0. Wade leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Full count now, 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to
Now
entice him
batting,
with that
center
3-2 pitch,
fielder.
but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Next to dig in, Cole Roederer. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Count still at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. 2 gone. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. From the stretch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now to the plate, here is Alex Jackson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
In now, Jacob deGrom, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this is foul tipped at the plate directly off the arm of the home plate umpire. And folks, there's no padding up there. That's going to hurt. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Here's the 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. Van Meter moving to his left, and the inning is over. Braves go down without a whimper here, but they still lead this one 4-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Now it'll be Seth Beer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Now the first pitch. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
That'll bring up Josh Van Meter, and he fouls this one off. First time up, he went down looking. Liner in there for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Into the box, Tyler Wade. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Here it comes, 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 pitch.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Cole Stewart. Popped him up. Arcia is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand a couple. Still down by a count of 4-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Comes set and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. Popped up. Bell has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First offering on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Liner toward right center. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. To the plate now, Dominic Smith. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with Showtrack. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that brings in Freddie Freeman.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Fouled away. Acuna on third with 2 out. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. All even now, 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for Atlanta as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. And now in the box, Victor Reyes as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First offering on its way. And there's a base hit on the line.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Standing in now, Cole Roederer, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
The batter, number 2.
Up next, Xander Bogaerts. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. First pitch on its way.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0 home. Josh Bell waits on deck. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. This is line to left. But he'll close fast out there as he puts it away chest high, and the runner will be forced to head back to first.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Bell.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Another look to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First delivery to him.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Michael Grove takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. At the plate now is Yoan Moncada. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now to bat, Nomar Mazara. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Alex Jackson. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
2 balls and a strike now. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side in order. Down in order go the Braves, but they still lead this one 4-2. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Josh Bell.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
Here it comes. A little bouncer. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Pops this one up. Moncada's there for it, and there's 1 gone. So 1 gone in the inning now as we get a look there at the standings in the NL East as you see where the Braves find themselves entering play. The next Cub up, Seth Beer, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swing and a little tapper.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 4-2. Justin Dean is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1. Ball 3.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fouled off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Into the windup and the pitch. That one's in there. 3-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
In now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. Called strike. 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Here it comes, 0-2. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Acuna digs in now, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch of the AB now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Albies at third with 2 away. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Braves strand 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Blake Trinan gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Stepping in once again is Josh Van Meter. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Josh Van Meter.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out. Ball in.
Now the 2-0. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
3-1. Here it is. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Next, it'll be Tyler Wade. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Nobody out, runner on first. Ran 1 in on him there as this is hit softly to third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Michael Grove. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Over to Albies. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
So now to the plate, Victor Reyes, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. One 0 count. Here it is. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he fouls this one off. The man on third with 2 down. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs strand 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. The 3-0 pitch. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Now the 1-0. High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The relay throw won't get him.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
At the plate now, Yoan Moncada, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Fouled away.
Oh, the old classic two-strike, let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
The count now at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Smith at third. Freeman stands at second. No outs. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
On a line to shortstop.
Now batting, the right fielder.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Nomar Mazara. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with one away now. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count, he's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Next to stand in is Alex Jackson. He went down on strikes last time up. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta, but they still lead this one 4-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tommy Kahnle will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Slater is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Cole Roederer.
Cole Roederer.
Now here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Jackson finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Bogaerts is retired, 2 down now.
Number 19.
And now Josh Bell. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. First pitch on the way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bouncer to the left side. Garcia gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Jared Hartnett enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now into the box, Austin Slater, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. Ready with the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the AB now. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, strike 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ozzie Albies goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. To the plate now, Orlando Arcia. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Running hard, he's digging for second, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So the next to bat will be Freddie Freeman. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And now the first pitch. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. And it's fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
From the stretch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Seth Beer.
Seth Beer.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the 1-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. Now to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. As a look, now the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Beer on at first, nobody out. In the dirt here. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled off. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Val Harris comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Josh Van Meter will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Off the LED board and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Into the box now, Tyler Wade.
second baseman,
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. And another foul ball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Simone Muzziotti will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. On the ground to third. throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Braves have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob deGrom earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.